Okay, hello everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and I'm back for the kitchen. So what we're going to do now is let's actually get into the meat and potatoes of this Germany thing. I was noticing here that we have a request from Russia. You know, the people who just conquered us. They're requesting manpower for their garrison. They need another 258.83 thousand. We can only send up to 28,000 right now. We're not going to send any, but they're basically asking us, hey, can you, like you want to be a team player here and, give us 28,000 young men that we could do with what you will? No. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Decline. Decline. I don't feel like talking to you right now. Sorry, we're out doing our May 1st parade. We don't have time to speak to you. Can't freaking believe East Prussia. That is so what, yeah. What will it be? What will Germany be without Prussia? I mean, you just gotta wait. Oh, dockyards. Oh, wait. What's not being used here? Dockyards. I'm just gonna make some convoys. I don't feel like in the mood for a navy right now. What is this? Oh, we ended up being part of the peace deal. Okay, so I mean, I guess we'll just give this all to Russia. Oh, it's doing that glitch thing. Or like, yeah, we're gonna leave right now, and they won't actually be out of the war, and we'll have to probably manually have them absorbed or something. This is gonna become its own pain in the ass. Yeah, so if we look here, Dondaban, so they just did this big peace deal. No, absolutely not. We're gonna tag over to Russia and fix that immediately. So what we'll do is TDE bug, then annex AUS. This is going to take a little bit. There's going to be lag each time. Annex, ROM. Annex, SER. MNT. Albania was in there too, right? And then Bulgaria was a part of all this. So I think that's most of them. Okay. Then, oh, tag GRU, different from regular Germany. TDE bug. Okay, so now Russia should get a decision about if they're gonna absorb that or not, or give land to people and things like that. Let's just do a save here real quick. All right. Post-peace conference. Okay. So let's even see if there's going to be any events that pop up or something. Okay, yeah, now they're going to start doing that. Oh, what the hell is that? The Danubian Republic of Councils. Of Councils. I'm not sure how clever that is. Yeah, okay, so wow, this is all just going to be some sort of Yugoslavia of sorts, but yeah, the greater Slavic nation. Nope, Romania is, bam. We got thick Romania here. Transylvania's a myth. Oh, these are Polish claims here. Well, Russia's not going to... I don't think that's, yeah. There's Yugoslavia. Okay, I was wondering if we were going to get a super duper big thing, but no. Yeah, Poland's not getting that. All of Sydney. Oh, geez, this far back in the game? That's where we are? Late game Sydney. 1944. We still had 5 years of war ahead of us. I'm getting a little bit worried about this political power situation. I'm wondering if it's actually impossible to do anything. Oh, cool. There is a thing specifically saying begin remilitarization. So we need to do pass on the torch first. So what is it? It's like 6 months-ish, and then this we can take. Okay. Anyway, how's everybody's Saturday going? As we enter the fall season last weekend, last of summer. Alright, I hope that there's going to be an event that pops up, though, when we finish this. Disarmed Nation. Yeah, 26,000. That's all we can muster at the moment. And we'll soon have some Marines ready to go. Algiers has fallen. It's going to be interesting seeing how the war is playing out from, like, kind of bystander eyes for a little bit, but also I'm no longer the leader of the Third International. I'm a rump state of the... I mean, rump state's a bit harsh, but... You know, I'm a puppet of said leader, so it's gonna be interesting to see, like, how are they gonna play the war out? Because they've already begun the war against Japan, right? Yeah. So how are they gonna island hop? How's their conquest of Australia gonna go? Things like that. We're still holding on to a lot of North Africa here, but I think that's because of the Entente situation. Here. What is this decision it wants me to take? Oh, cool. Oh, let's get improving the workers' condition. Oh, wait, no, hold on. This is the first 100 political power that we've gotten. The Free Socialist Republic of Germany. Where do I want to spend this first? You're not military theorist. Okay, we have a silent workhorse here. I kind of want to grab him if and when I can. We don't seem to be losing political power. I'm wondering if it's like they just balanced it that perfectly, which seems unlikely. No offense to the programmers, but I mean, just to 2 decimal points, I'm just saying that you figure out exactly that civilian economy, party popularity, stability, occupy. Well, again, I guess if you make it your goal first... Probably didn't happen by accident. The odds are different when you're doing it with intent. So France capitulated. Yeah, I think we need to get Ernst when we get the chance. So it says there's going to be a convention that begins, so I'm guessing that will mean there's going to be some pop-up, like the Second Constitutional Convention in America. Right. I think this is going to be a problem. Yep, it's going to do this thing again. I'm wondering, you know what? I think Kaiserreich did update at some point. Because remember, I was afraid I was going to break the save files. But I think the little things are creeping through. So now Kingdom of France is, yep, still around. It's ridiculous, but whatever. We just gotta live with it now. I got the Rhineland, guys. Oh, I lost Alsace-Lorraine. It's not a surprise. Wow, I really thought the Allies were gonna bring it down on me. Oh, the Third International, I should say, not Allies. We're just waiting for this event now. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We can send out our Marines early, I guess, and get them training. Yeah, I might as well do that. You know, I wonder what generals are around. Oh, no generals. Literally no generals. You have no commanders. Everyone's been sent home or more likely shot. So it means this one's free. Werner Zimmermann. As generic a name as I'd ever seen. One on everything. Geez, we're not even getting any buffs from like previous Germany, of course. So, oh gosh, we're gonna need 40. Paradox, you gotta call this COM-P or something. I'm not gonna do the initials for command power. Come on, trying to get me to say that drop, but yeah, we're a long ways off from having 40 of COM-P. But anyway, these Marines, we're getting trained up and ready to go. Who knows where? There goes Finland, and we're just gonna exit out all this shit. Sorry, it's gonna be annoying. Finland, you see, look, we let him go. We let him go, and what are they doing? They're justifying on Sweden. So this war is going to break out soon here. French exiles intervene in the Weltkrieg. Yeah, so something must have happened that it's like, wait, trigger 1944, not at war with the commune, like it just auto happens. Probably some sort of to watch out for BS happening. I'm not seeing any events, and I'm not liking that, so we're going to add true socialist trade unions and see what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Where'd the music go? There it is. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Well, I think we are gonna have to pivot to one of the other post-war countries. I'm thinking this is just a skeleton now. Are we German comrades now? I mean, we're trying to be. The 25,000 of us that we can put under arms. Whoop. Dun, dun, dun. And that's it, we're out. We're training up some Marines to try to maybe go help somewhere. I'm just sorry. I was just thinking about where I might send these people. What the heck is this division of the Ottoman Empire? Oh, because the war is still going on. Papua capitulated. All right. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think we are getting anything here. I thought that this was going to be like the Second Constitutional Convention, where like you're taking the focus, but while the focus is going on, you're also getting event pops-ups that'll give you choices. But yeah, this seems to be just a dead end, focus tree for the moment. Something that I guess they put in there. They just got hanging, and you know all these peace treaties going on for getting a little annoying as well. So if they haven't done this for Germany, that really doesn't make me feel too good about. Yeah, it's just the beginnings of the focus tree. It's nothing's really happening here. And if Germany didn't get filled up, I don't think Korea would have. I don't think the devs would have prioritized it that way. I really doubt it. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing's happening. Let's get to the Ides of September. Yeah, that's not gonna be it. So here's what we'll do. Let's go find the post-war Asia, the post-war Asia area. See what we can do there. Middle Africa done. Armenia glitched. Here we go. Japan post-war. It is Europe, the whole of Europe, that will decide the fate of the world, according to Charles de Gaulle. Okay, we need to now tag switch, I think. But have we already... Have we already released Japan? Yes, it has become the People's Republic. And they're doing air production instead of their tree. So let's go find out what exactly is the holdup over there. First, we're going to check if it is in fact still Japan or if it has a different tag now. No, it is still Japan. Okay. So tag A. Good. TDE bug. Alright, let's make a save file first and foremost. We're gonna do... Yeah, we're going to do a save file here. Okay. Did I turn off the TDE bug? Great, great. So why do we not have... Let's turn off this national focus. We don't need air production. And here, it's, it's showing the famous red text. Base stability minus 10%. A thorough purge of the military high command will be enacted. Now, let's check out our national spirits here. Prosperity ships. Okay, that doesn't matter. Mantetsu collapse. With Mantetsu's considerable profits being a major driver in the Japanese economy and a source for nearly a quarter of the government's yearly revenue, the wholesale seizure and destruction of its operations in China has left the country reeling. So we're getting 40% consumer good factor. At least it's not straight up, but doesn't feel good. Construction speed, production efficiency, cap and factory output are all down 10%. Repair speed's also down. And our infrastructure and railway construction speeds are down too. So makes any strategic bombing happening even worse. Shattered people. For centuries, the Japanese people have held unwavering support and faith in their emperor. The country of Japan had never before been vanquished, but all those beliefs have shattered in a cascade of broken dreams and trust as the Japanese home islands now find themselves fully occupied for the first time. It will take serious effort to rebuild the trust of the Japanese people and to combat the feelings of defeatism and pessimism. So that's just hurting our stability by 30%, war support by 75%. So I'm looking up there, we're at 0. 39% stability though, how about that? Not bad for Kaiserreich. We have a devastated national economy. Japan's unprecedented defeat and total capitulation to a foreign occupier has rendered the collapse of the entire Japanese economy. Despite the economic chaos that followed the fall of Mantetsu, there is no greater economic catastrophe in Japanese history than the complete occupation and suspension of all economic activities. As the nation's economy staggers and moans under the weight of debt and lack of investments, it will take a long time before Japan's economy is fully able to recover itself. And it's a disarmed nation, right, I remember this now. I forgot about it. Now that it's in front of me, I can see it, but you can't train, disband, or edit templates, so I can't have an army. I don't have an army, and I cannot create one. Stipulated by its now new foreign occupier, the entire Army, Navy, and Air Force of the Empire of Japan is to be disbanded for the time being as a punishment for Japan's imperialistic wars across Asia. Until Japan's trust is regained in the eyes of its overlord, there is no future for it having any form of armed forces for the time being. Hold on a second. I gotta wash my hands. They are so dusty. Hello. I was in some water too. Hello, Ikarik says, started playing Katawa Shoujo because of you talking about it. Any advice? And hello, Master Eric Honecker. So advice, Ikarik, for Katawa Shoujo, I would say, commit to one of the 6 girls. Don't half-ass things or try to be a player. I mean, maybe there's a secret harem route. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. And I would also say, here's actually the best advice I can give to anyone who's going to play Katawa Shoujo. Find a cheat sheet. I mean, don't do it right away. Do a regular playthrough. Just make the decisions that you think are the best decisions and see what happens. And then whenever you get to the end, whether that's a good end, a bad end, a dead end, like literally you can die, or anything like that, then if there was somebody you met along the way, because you're going to meet all these different characters, And if you want to, you're like, oh, I'm interested in freaking the girl with burns, right? Then I would say look up a flow chart. And like I'm actually doing this right now in the other monitor. Okay, allegedly somebody has one here. It's trying to pull up. It's not pulling up. Okay, here we go. So, all right, there's different versions. I don't know what's like the current patch or whatever. As far as I know, Katawa Shoujo hasn't been updated in years. Like in terms of like plot line, but like for example, I'm looking at something right now, Katawa Shoujo Flowchart 2.9, and you'll see in the flowchart actually that it goes just vertical for a while, because you're going to be meeting everybody, so you can start to figure out, okay, how am I feeling about this person if I'm going to go this path, but also just you're looking at the menu. And then eventually it'll start splitting off. So what I would do is I'd pull up one of these flowcharts and look up like, okay, I want to do the Shizune route. You just then will see, okay, what do I have to do? What buttons, like which decisions do I have to make so I can get Shizune? And then once you get to her path, and you're going to know that you're on one of the specific girl's paths, because there's going to be a cutscene. And then it'll say, okay, now you're in this section. Then put the flow chart away. Don't look at it anymore. So just enough so that way you can eventually go down a path with each of the cast, the main cast. Oh my gosh! I just noticed YouTube was buffering. Did anybody even hear that? Has it been buffering this whole time? Frick. Like, here's my advice. Currently not producing nuclear bombs. Oh yeah, still in the meeting people phase. Yeah. So see what happens. I'll tell you what. The first. I'll tell you what happened with me. And don't become like an astrologist about it. Like, what does this say about me that I made these decisions? Because you remember at the end of the day, it's a video game. You know, some of the things are a coin flip. I mean, do some self-reflection, though. Okay, all the Navy, they've researched the shit out of all that. We heard you. Okay, great. Thank you, Emily. But the first time I played that game, I got killed. I was murdered. That's how it went for me, so not a great path. The second time I played... I got Emmy, who was the girl. Oh, we got Emily. We got an Emily in the chat, and there's so I got Emmy. And yeah, murdered. You can get killed in that game, dude. The first thing that you can die. Like the first thing that happens in the game is you have a heart attack and almost die. You're at that school because you're disabled. You have a bad heart. And a crippled heart, I should say. Katawa Shoujo. Heart attack, Genji's murder. Oh, I mean, who knows the possibilities? But the point is, I got like the worst possible ending, right? Well, debatably. So I died, and then the second time I played, I got Emmy, who her gimmick is she is a track star at the school who doesn't have legs, so she's got the prosthetic legs, and of course races against other prosthetic runners as well. And boy, that was a fascinating path. And then after I did that, I started to go, okay, I'm gonna now consciously like play through each of them. Now I never got to every single path. And the game's not that long. Like you could do like a path a day if you wanted to, if like whatever's your usual gaming time, you just sit down and do that. Although then again, it depends on how slowly you're reading. If you're reading it out loud, it's going to take a while. Like I think there is somebody on YouTube who I don't remember his name. He wasn't American. I think he was like Scandinavian. He had like a Scandinavian accent. But anyway, he like did an audiobook reading of all of it. The whole thing. And so what I would do after I had already played through a section, I remember I sometimes would listen to parts of it when I was at a job. I'm gonna now look up who that person was because it's bugging me that I don't remember. I should shout him. I want to give a shout out. Okay, Katawa Shoujo full, or let's see, all, or let's maybe full walkthrough. What would it be called? Or full reading. I don't know. Jeez, there's actually a lot of people who've done it. Oh, here we go. Let's read. Okay, so somebody's got a playlist here called Katawa Shoujo Let's Read. So it's 20 videos that look to be about 40 to 50 minutes each. So let's say under 19 hours. So yeah, you could clear the entirety of the game in 19 hours, even if you're reading it out loud. Which, you know, people usually read out loud slower than, faster, or yeah, slower than they think it, right? Although, you know, it's going to be so funny. There's going to be times you're clicking through and you're going, oh, can I get a decision? Can I get a decision? Can I get a decision? And then the decision's going to come and you're going to go, don't do this to me, man. I'm not ready to make this choice. You know, it's really great. It's a very special game. But yeah, so I did Emmy, and I thought I had gotten the bad end, but I freaking pulled it out of the fire. And I even remember I was, cause I was, a friend was sitting with me and we were going through it. It's like, hey, I'm on this playthrough. It's like, do you want to read it? Like, let's both go through this. And we're going through, and I got what I thought was the bad ending, and he was mocking me. He's like, you fucked it up, man. You fucked it up. And I was just, yeah, shit. And then he headed home, and I was like, well, the credits haven't rolled yet. I might as well just play this out. Because I'm thinking, oh, I'm just going to have to read a little bit more dialogue, but it's over. I got the end route. But then it kept going, and I mean, whoa, wait a minute. Can I actually pull out of this? Ended up pivoting back into the good ending. I just remember I think I took a picture of it and then text him. I was just going, look, I did it! You were talking shit, I did pull it out of the fire. And then after that, I then just started to use a flowchart, like I said, to get on each one of them's routes, and I would see what happened. I got the not bad end, that's how I'm going to describe it, for, what was her name? Shizune, the blind girl? Not the blind girl, she's deaf, not blind. That one was, and I don't want you to, because, you know, everybody's been fighting about this ever since that game first came out, you know, over a decade ago now. But I think I personally didn't like the deaf girl, like Shizune's was, I thought, the least fleshed, or it wasn't my favorite. Good moments, plenty of them. And that one, I remember that was one I had, the first one that I went, let me go and get what the bad end is, just so I can see what it's like, because I just wanted to clear that. I didn't want to do her character anymore. The Emmy one was really interesting, but Lily, the blind girl, was my personal favorite, and, like, for me, good ending Lily is the, like, if you were to turn it into Katawa Shoujo into an anime, like, you're not going to do 6 seasons. Well, I don't know, why not? I mean, it's popular, but then there'd be arguments like, oh, which one do you do first? So it's like, we're going to do Katawa Shoujo, and he will canonically end up with one of them. I would go the go Lily route. I think it's the fullest route. I don't know in terms of word count. I don't know the stats on that. We're just waiting for our focuses to be done, by the way. But I mean, y'all are used to this. Oh, it's Conquering History Games. He paints maps while he talks about the weeb stuff. And occasionally he gives us drops of historical, context on things. So yeah, they're all interesting. The Ren one, The Ren one was difficult for me to get through, but difficult. It's like you're clicking buttons on a freaking computer. But that one was a hard one to go through because her character was very much like somebody I knew who was dating someone, and it's just like, oh, I've met this girl. And so, but also, I didn't, like the IRL one in any sort of romantic way. So that also made it weird. It's like, oh, I'm doing a path that's like this girl I'm not into. And of course, I got the bad end. Or one of them. If I remember correctly, she's got more than one bad end. I think it's like you have the bad end, and there's the, oh shit, everything's fucked end. That might be true of all of them, actually. I think you know what? Funny enough, I said Shizune. I think Shizune is the only one that has either it's just good and bad. The others, I think there is a third, maybe. I have, like I said, I have not 100%ed the game. There's some that I specifically have set aside to like do on a rainy day. But okay, yeah. So Lily, I got the good ending. That probably contributed to why I like She Seeks the Best. The Gyat ending, yeah. The Gyat ending, let's that just hit it and quit it. It's like, well, you got it wet, and now go home and sleep by yourself. So I got Lily's good ending. I pivoted. I almost went bad with Emmy, and then pivoted it back. And I think that there's pivot points for a lot of the girls. Like I think that there is like an invisible point system. So like, let's say one of the girls, you have 4 interactions with them. So it's like, and I don't know the numbers, but it's like, let's say you have 4 interactions. One of them's bad, but the other 3 were good. You're still on the good path. It's like, oh, you didn't totally fuck it up. So Lily, I got good. Shizune, I got good. Emmy was good. Rin, right? The armless girl painter. Hers was bad, but I was expecting it because like I said, she reminded me of a girl that I was not romantically interested in. So it was like, I don't know about this path, and yeah, it went. So yeah, I don't think I got the ultimate evil path, but I got one that was not good. And then who's left? Okay, there was missing her arms, missing her legs, missing her sight, missing her hearing. Which, by the way, I think it's great. Like the Shizune Lily dynamic is, I think, great. A good part of the whole story. And it's because I like Lily. That's probably why it's like, well, Shizune just isn't me. That doesn't mean I hate her, but it's just like not my style. And then there was Hanako, right? Hanako, the burn victim. I got the neutral ending, and it was just one of those choices that after when it's too late, right? It's like, oh, when I realized it was wrong, I realized it wasn't a good path, but it was just one of those things that I felt so stupid. It's because I was joking with that same friend, like how I don't want to get into spoilers, never mind, but yeah, getting the neutral in Hanako, I've never gotten her bad ending. I hear it's like careful, that's hell you're walking into. But the neutral one, damn, that freaking sucked. And then was there anybody else? Why do I feel like there were 6 girls? There was Hanako, Emmy. Hanako, Emmy, Lily, Rin, Shizune. Who am I forgetting? Was there only 5 or was there 6? Actually, you know what? I think there was only 5. Yeah, but, oh, you know why I think there was 6? Because there's the drill hair girl. The is there a no relationships thing? Well, I mean, you know, when you die. I will say you can have their endings that are not bad, where you, or at least one ending I can think of, where it's not bad, but you also are not dating them at the end. You're not dating one of them. You know what? There's 2. There's 2 endings that are like that, at least. So, and I haven't done them all. Like, I don't know what Rin's good ending looks like. And I don't know what Lily's bad end looks like. I'm scared to go. You know, I don't want to see it. I don't want to look into hell. Okay, so I'm beginning to think we're gonna keep going here until we can figure out if we're gonna create the United Front. I want to see about this potentially pivoting. You know, because right now we're syndicalists, but it seems as if we can then decide to change what leftism we are. We can go totalist. I don't know. Wish you wrote as good as the people who made the game. Oh, it just takes practice. Takes practice and steal. Excuse me, I meant to do research. Yeah, there's some good. There's a lot of good music on that soundtrack too. Red Velvet is seriously one of my favorite jazz songs ever. That it's got this. I used to, you know what? I don't think it's copyrighted. I always forget if it is. Let me look it up. Red Velvet Katawa Shoujo. All right, I'm gonna play it now. Here it goes. I don't think this is copyrighted. This one. You guys have heard me play this on stream over the years. I look down in the comments. First comment is 10 years later, and Lily is still best girl. So, you know, like I said, I'm a Lily guy. So what came first? Was it the music or her? What influenced me to like the other? I won't say when this plays, though. But yeah, there's a few good tracks on here. But you know, it's a good story. I mean, it's a novel. It's a visual novel. It's a glorified manga or light novel, or I don't know. But it's they're like, just hey, here's some pictures to engage with. But I mean, I guess it would maybe work as a regular novel too. Maybe there is something to that. You know, we judge people who are like, oh, they're getting their romance novels again, and we just get it in different ways. Like, you know, the joke about, oh, look at people with their telenovelas. Sorry, I'm just caught up in this one. Legit one of my favorite jazz songs. Bass sounds good, dude. I'm a bass solo hater in jazz. I think most basses, in my experience, most jazz basses, the solo, it's a weak part of their set, you know. And I get it. You don't get to solo much. You're holding that rhythm down. You're keeping the timing. You're maybe the most important person in the band. You're the force multiplier on everyone else in the jazz band, from the saxophonist to the trumpeter to the singer, excuse me, Keeping that rhythm down. Them root notes. But let's see. I can't imagine this game having. I'm guessing you meant this game or the game works. Having adult scenes, like I know they exist because there's a toggle, but it doesn't seem like that type of game. No, it's. You know what it is? It's because when we think of adult games like that, we think of smut. We think of, you know, it's just like, oh, this is cheap trash, boobies, fucking, you know, bouncing around, hitting people in the head, giving concussions. Okay, so it says that we can do either for some reason, even though this says I have to be either totalist or radical socialist. This says it has to be syndicalist. Now, I am syndicalist, but this one is still available to me. Restorationist army officer staged a coup after the act failed to pass. Let's do a save file here. But yeah, I feel that the adult scenes are done tastefully. And a lot of them are played out different. One of the things that I think actually is an example of the maturity of the writing in that game is that I'm just putting the volume down a little. Is the different ways different sex scenes play out. And yeah, I don't want to get into spoilers, but yeah, it's done well. I don't know how it's censored. I don't know if they do they just cover the nipples? Do they cut the scenes out? Sorry for derailing the stream individual novel talk. No, people love it. They love it. That's what they're here for. All right. So anyway, we're saying Jap, leftist split. I just kind of want to see if anything is going to happen. If we still don't get any sort of event or something after this, I think it's finally time to just go back in time to Russia. So we're syndicalists, so let's create the United Front, I guess. Yeah. Should I put on? No. I'm just gonna put on. Fuck it. Let's play it. This is another Katawa Shoujo track. The song is called. You know what? No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Victoria 2. It's barely the afternoon. All right. Why are we Japan now? Because we were trying to check out the post-war Japan, the post-war Japan tree, but it seems like they only really have a skeleton here. We're not actually getting events and stuff. We're able to start reconstruction this way, but we're not even getting focus descriptions. So you see, we're not even getting flavor. Do you see how the air is just sucked out of this game once you get rid of the roleplay sections? Because that's what this game is without the roleplay. It's just click this button and you get 15% more recruitable population factor. Okay, why? What is happening? What are the changes in the world? How is this timeline diverging? I don't know. Well, then I can't be expected to care. I might as well just play a calculator instead of a video game. You know, work me. Work me, brother. Hearts of Shoujo win. Well, I mean, wait, isn't that just... Well, Katawa Shoujo means... It's supposed to translate to crippled heart, yeah? Oh gosh, I just went into the other tab to close it, and where I was trying to find the Katawa Shoujo flowchart, somebody made an achievement guide, and what I love about the achievement guide, this has got to be an over 10-year-old picture now, is, let's see here. Hold on. Okay. Social Democrat. Oh, because it's a coalition. Well, then why isn't it highlighted? Like the freaking. Because remember, there's the initial coalition with the CSA when you know, so many hours ago, Reed was rightfully freaking the elected president because he had the coalition of votes, and so they had the three things highlighted to show that it was a single party. So like the party popularity modifier was based off that. But here it says we're at 62% and the gain is the same, but that's not true because it really should be higher in terms of the effect we're getting. But anyway, yeah, Katawa Shoujo I believe translates to like crippled heart. But yeah, there is a chart. You should look it up. Katawa Shoujo achievements, and like the first ones are normal because it's like, how does she get achievements if she's deaf? And it's Shizune's route. But the thing is, what's funny about this achievement chart is that some of them are real, some of them are fake. And the thing is, the game can be wild. That it's like, you might have, some of the ones you think are fake or maybe not, and vice versa. All right, emancipate the women. Yeah. Let's see here. Uruguay. Oh, right, yeah, this is stuff we've already seen before. So, for example, among the so-called achievements, there's one that says have a threesome with two characters. I won't say who. There's a... Oh, you know what? I'm actually not even going to read some of these out loud. These are never... You know what? Let's just never mind. Yeah. But like there's achievements for stuff that it's like it's not even related to the game, which I think is cool. So the character of Emmy in Katawa Shoujo, if anybody has ever tried to do couch to 5K, you will often find when you look up the couch to 5K chart that there is a version that somebody many years ago edited to just have Emmy. So she's like, I'm here to coach you through it. And so there's one achievement called Do It For You, complete Emmy's couch to 5K. So, oh yeah, David Carradine mode, listen to breathlessly for 1 hour. We're not going to do that right now. But I will throw that on. This is the song. Crank this. All right. All right. Here's the... I'm gonna read the top comment under this video. Not even the most votes, but I think it's like the most recent. From Maxwell James 3573. This game literally transformed me as a person. There is a line in my life. A line so stark, I can't believe who I used to be. And I'm so wounded that it took me that long in my life to learn the importance of other people. And that it took a fucking visual novel to teach me that. But I'm glad it did. So thank you, Maxwell James 3573 from 3 years ago. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep moving here. Was Germany? I see the programming like thing in description and LOL. What? What are you talking about? Oh, it's one of those games, huh? Yeah, it's... Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Okay, enough of the sad music. Let's go back to conflict. And you know what? It's just not happening here. We're just getting these events of the peace deals. Really not much going on. Do 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 do. Let's see here. Have some visual novels sitting in my Steam library. Never played one through. Angel with Scaly Wings is the name of the one I have. Oh, Brent said, I'm starting to think the farewell campaign will never end, and happy for this. Up for Game Rex or not? No, because I'll fall into the temptation. I gotta play the games I already have. I haven't done the Suzerain DLC. Yeah, guys, we're not getting anything here. I'm sorry. What a bunch of crap. Other people important sometimes. Well, I mean, play through the game. Play through the game and reflect on these things. Icaric is all I'll say. It's a game that it really makes you think, and it even makes you feel. All right, let's check out what other achievements are there. Yeah, there's like an achievement: idle in the main menu for 50 hours. It's like, oh man, The Blind Side. Take Lily to the movies. But the thing is, did that happen or not? You'll have to find out. Achievement, I've covered cripples, you know. Accumulate 53,594 total mouse clicks. Yeah. I've lost control of my feels. Browse a Katawa Shoujo thread at 4 a.m. You see, so some of these achievements are real, and you can, in fact, get them. Wait, what is this justification going on here? Okay. Well, we haven't had that many people coming in, and we seem to have found a couple of dead ends. So okay, so we're gonna stop it there. But let me talk to you guys about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I just found out I'm heading out. I am going to let's pull up the tablet. Let's close that so the music's a little louder. Okay, wait, where is it? What the heck? There we go. All right. Let's clear this. So these post-war trees clearly don't exist. So definitely go harass the Kaiserreich development team relentlessly on a weekend about that. Let's talk about what we still need to get done. Okay, I'm trying to write and it's not working. Oh, it's because I haven't hit rush. Okay. So, farewell checklist. So what we're definitely going to do is we're going to do socialist, Russian, winner. Oh, wait, I can erase. That's right. Wins World War II. Or at least in Germany, right? It's alright. They're gonna be there, Rick. I'm not gonna take them away. You can go back and watch the VODs. That's what I do a lot of the time. Excuse me, I've been trying to go back slowly through, Cece's point of view in GTA. The ice cream saleswoman. It's a pretty, it's a short one. Not like following, Toa or something. Plus, I don't understand Japanese that well. So we're gonna do Socialist Russia. We're gonna do national populist Japan. And that's going to have a few specific goals. This is going to involve puppeting China. So we have to puppet China. We have to defeat the United States, which is going to be the hard part, because at least off the top of my head, I'm not sure of any way for Japan to manually go to war. See, your girlfriend is so into that Toho thing, and I don't get it at all. Admittedly, I've not tried enough Toho, but yeah, chicks in particular go wild for Toho. I remember a couple of Marches ago, I was watching Ceres Fauna's birthday stream. It was playing Hollow Cures after a long day of school and work, and she was revealing that she was going to get her first original song, Stay With Me. Or excuse me, Just Stay Here. It's because she did that cover, Stay With Me. And she's like, it's with Toho. It's that production company that does the Brazilian remixes of Shibian Records. And the chat's going crazy. They're like, oh my god! Oh my god! All the dreams are happening! Best timeline! She's into it for the grazing bullets or the cute girls. I mean, both, right? And so meanwhile, I was looking it up, and then that sent me into a bossa nova spiral for 3 days. So for defeating the USA, I will also take a PSA ally or puppet is good too. So yeah, I want to puppet China, defeat the USA. I want to also conquer. Dang it. Conquer Australia. And I think those are the main ones. There's other stuff I would want to do. Obviously I want a significant presence in Indonesia, in Southeast Asia. But I think that will happen naturally while trying to conquer Australia. Oh, yeah, we got to think about the Burma aspect as well. So we need to take Burma. Got to have the Burma campaign. And we're going to put probably India too. Now, here is the problem. We let's see, how do I extend this out? Okay, it's got to be 500 max. All right. Okay. Whoa! What? That doesn't seem right. Resize horizontal. Oh, no. Or wait, what? What the heck happened? Oh, wait. Yeah. Whoops. Okay. That's what I meant to do. All right, so here is the issue. No, Brendan, no. I don't want to get set back in, Brendan. That's what you're trying to do. You guys will find me. You guys will find me again, I'm sure of it. I mean, if you're into history anyway. So... So here is the issue with Japan. The trick is that we have a few different obstacles that we have to deal with. The first is that there are like no natural resources, meaning like oil, rubber. And you need these things for tanks, you need them for planes, you need them for your navy. I mean, like, you don't need rubber for your tanks, but actually you need rubber for your trucks. So there's a lot of things that we need rubber for, or that we need resources for. The other issue is you're going to have to fight major naval powers, and there's going to be a few of them, because you're going to probably have to deal, well, I mean, we're definitely going to have to deal with the United States. We're going to maybe have to deal with the British if they get involved, but we've also got German, East Asia. So, believe it or not, we might do something where we help Indochina at the beginning of the campaign, because that'll it winning is going to be important for weakening German East Asia. And then Indochina itself, it's a minor power. It's going to have trouble dealing with me and Siam hitting it. Have a timeline where Korea and Japan are best friends. Also, I should release Korea, have them be independent. That actually might not be a horrible idea. Have it. I was gonna probably do Nat Pop Japan as the thing. So then we're going to end up in this weird situation where it's like, no, we're so racist against the Koreans that we actually do not want to integrate them anymore. We want them to specifically stay independent. Like just absorb China hard ways or something. So, yeah, we've got that to deal with. We have to do with relatively... Definitely misspelled that. We're going to call this comparatively low population. Because the people we're going to be fighting include China and probably Russia. We'll put a question mark on there, but, the United States, they've got a lot. Indonesia. These are all massively populated countries. So we're going to have to make sure that we've got kind of quality troops that we could use to win this with. Let's see, anything you do that empower warmongers? Can spies affect focus trees? I really do not know. Of course, I think China's going to be the key to everything. If we puppet China, that'll more or less be game. I think whether we puppet it, whether we absorb it, whether we do a mixed thing where we take parts of China, like a lot of the coast, and leave others, it'll infuse us with so much power that within the co-prosperity sphere, that I think it's not that everything becomes easy from there, but I think it's that we're on more than an equal footing, and you guys already know that I'm good enough I'd be able to pull it off. So anyway, that's just sort of the general game plan of how we're going to play this. So I will see you guys, I believe, tomorrow morning. The rest of my day is looking occupied. Yeah, what I'm probably going to do tomorrow is do a stream in the morning, do a stream in the evening, and then it'll be another Manic Monday. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm wondering how much somebody should timestamp where the beginning and endings of the Katawa Shoujo talk were. But thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History